Like many people in the world, you get what's called chance, and chance is everything. And I, lucky enough, got a chance to drive for Ford Motorsport in that test track down in Bournemouth, and I showed a little bit of potential, which they offered me a KA drive when the Ford KA first came out as a rally car. I did a few rounds for them. Didn't do too bad. I had kind of 5th and 6th, kind of not necessarily podium positions, but nonetheless showed potential yet again. And as people found out I was getting into motorsport or kind of showing interest in actually driving, offers came in from different teams, the likes of Dunlop with celebrity cars, and you could come along and pretty much get your license, jump in there, experience what it is to drive a race car and kind of build upon your skills and stuff, because I never had any tuition, I never had anything like that. I was just very lucky to get an opportunity. I found the Dunlop Sport Max Cup a very, very challenging championship in terms of some great drivers. It's a very fair pace in terms of what the cars are, and I got on very, very well. Lucky enough, I think all in all about 4 times I raced the particular Dunlop car. All podium positions, I think. I did very well in it, but as a championship is one of the best ones I've actually driven in. And I think in terms of camaraderie, when it came to the drivers, I know before I get into the car, people came around, shook hands, said hello, welcome to the championship, and certainly afterwards when they were on the podium or talking about the race, who you kind of had little door rubs with or great little kind of battles with out on the racetrack itself. And they're all gentlemen, absolute gentlemen, and ladies. Actually, I know there was a lady in there at one point. But as championships go, it's a well-recommended one. I think it's important to understand the public, I suppose, and kind of what they want to see, don't want to see, how you act as a person, what you have to say in sometimes a challenging time of where you might not have quite got it right on the racetrack, but you have to fight your case in the correct manner. And I think one guy is obviously very good at that is Lewis Hamilton. You see how he talks on camera, very professional. He takes his time with what he has to say. He thinks about what he says before he says it. And always he's very diplomatic with his answers. And it's important to also be a character. He's a very gentleman type character, but then you have your Alonso's, which is a bit more fiery and a bit more edgy, and people like that. But as an individual, if you kind of deliver things with a smile, even when it goes wrong, people shine to that, people like that. Rather than being shy and coy and not really want to talk about it, just get to the point. You don't have to make anything up. The truth is always out there, but you have to deliver the truth in a diplomatic way. The Dunlop Academy is a great opportunity for any driver. I know in the past years, they've gone from any kid around the UK pretty much. You didn't have to have any experience as a driver. It was just you could come and do what you had to do. This time it's anyone with a little bit of experience, which often you find those are the guys who are struggling most, because they're out there in the one-make championships, the Fiestas and the Unos. I don't know if they're around anymore, but the Clios and stuff like that. And they're struggling. They're struggling to get a good drive, and there's some fantastically talented drivers out there. So obviously the Academy is somewhere that people like that, who have got talent, real talent, who can come along and actually put their case forward as a driver and to be able to progress. It's a brilliant opportunity, an absolute brilliant opportunity.